Hello, this is another video by me, Georges Verbena. I'm an astrologer, and here I talk about the Venus conjunction South Node on the 29th of November 2023. So this is a transit that we experience collectively as having to let go of an important relationship, having to let go of a contract, an agreement, a cooperation, something where we try to fix it, but it's not going to get fixed. Something where we have to confront reality, where we have to face the demons in the closet. Because Venus represents our relationships, our money, our investments, our contracts, our love. And the South Node, which is this conjunction with, represents our past. It represents something that swallows, cleans up, eliminates, and discards. But it is also something for some of us, which have been doing a lot of inner work, which have been focusing on letting go of past programs, not falling for the same patterns. Those of us who broke the pattern before this conjunction even started, we are going to cash in. We are going to get a return. Because Venus is finishing on the South Node. Something that we've invested in our relationships, is coming back at us. For some of us, our past decisions are going to have a negative consequence. Because the nodes have the nature of Saturn. And Saturn likes to punish, right? We get punished for our investments. We put all this energy in, but some of our energy has been in the wrong place. We've been doing something that we shouldn't have done. We have to let go of the way we've been dealing with people, with contracts and agreements. And those of us who've already let go, maybe weeks ago, months ago, on the solar eclipse in October in Libra, there have been many portals before this one, where we've been asked already, damn, can we just move on from this relationship? Can we just clean this up? Can we confront this, address this, because this needs fixing? Can't just let things slide. Can't just ignore. So it's our ignorance that we're punished for. And those of us who have not been ignorant, those of us who have seen what we need to do, we are being rewarded. So some of us could actually get a promotion. Instead of losing a job or losing a relationship, we could get a job, get a new relationship. Maybe now you get your twin flame. No, not really. But you get somebody new coming in that is going to be good for you. Because you have been doing the work. Some new job, some new offer, some new opportunity. Because in its highest expression, Venus could be like Ace of Pentacles, an offer. But before that offer is possible, you must reject the offers of the past. Have you been doing that? Look at the past months of 2023. Has there been something that you wanted to stop? You've been investing energy into it and you just don't want to continue? Here's your chance to completely finish that cycle, that rotten cycle. You know how you accumulate these apples and some of these apples are rotten, but you keep holding on to these apples thinking, well, there's still some good apples in this. Not all of them are rotten, but it's a basket of apples. and the rot is going to the other apples. So yeah, maybe you have just a small rot, just one of those apples are bad, and the other apples are very, you like them, they have promise. But it's one basket. How do they say, don't put all your eggs into one basket? Otherwise, if it falls, all of it will go. If one apple rots, all of the apples will rot. So get rid of the rot. Make repairs. And if you do that, Ace of Pentacles, you will cash in by rejecting the old that you've invested in. Be ready for the new Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the thing that's coming. And when we look collectively, globally, worldwide, what we've been doing in our relationships in Libra for this past month, we've been building. We've been putting our energy in, but this is an opportunity to clean. The nodes, they are like a broom. So once the planet touches the broom, stir up all the dust. So whatever dust you have left is now stirred up, and it's not comfortable. It's not comfortable because when you take out the carpet and then the dust goes all over the place and you're like because you're like coughing like this is how it's going with this Venus conjunction South Node. You're cleaning the dust, but before you clean it, you're like and ironically Venus rules the throat chakra, so maybe literally I'm channeling the Venus principle. Literally you're like choking, like it's getting stuck in your throat because you need to swallow, you need to digest, you need to eliminate. It needs to come in and then it needs to get through. Okay, in it comes and we're just digesting, we're just processing this. Yes, I know it's bullshit, but this is what happens when you stir up the dust. I mean, you have to process. And then, after the healing crisis is over, a new dawn rises. The sun can shine again. We're still talking about Libra, Venus, in its domicile. This is a good position for Venus. It's not bad. So however bad things may seem, it's not as bad as it looks. This is a time of repair. This is a time of reconciliation. But it's not going to be based on what you've been doing before. Unless what you've been doing before has been good. Who have you invested in? It's now going to come back to you. Friends, loved ones, jobs, contracts, whatever it is that you invested in, whatever you get now is only a factual fair coming back to you. Yes. That is the nature of Libra, to be fair. So if it's not working for you, it's not supposed to be working. That's the beauty of Libra. It didn't work. We've tried. It wasn't supposed to be. Let it go. Detach. Air. In we go, and when we leave. With people, if you want to deal with people, we can't let our emotions to get the better of us. Because sometimes in the heat of a moment we say the wrong thing, we do the wrong step, and the relationship can crumble. You can do everything right, you don't do any mistakes, and then one mistake and boom, They don't trust you anymore, and you're gone. So this is Libra's speciality. To detach from their own emotions, so the emotions do not compromise the relationship. So that the focus is on what's really going on. Perspective, awareness of the other, awareness of consequences, awareness, how do our choices impact the other? Our words, communication, yeah. How do they affect the other person? To choose your words wisely is the refinement of Libra that gives rise to diplomacy. To allow the contract to be in your favor, you must use the right words. Look at the fine print. What are you doing here? Don't act unconsciously. Libra is a cardinal sign. It's opposite to Aries. Aries is the unconscious action. Instantly. No consciousness. It just goes, No thinking. But Libra, thinking, waiting, and then at the right moment, like a sword, like stabbing exactly right. Sounds like Scorpio, because Libra used to be one with Scorpio. Libra is the claws of the scorpion. And these claws are very mechanical. It's technology. It shifts the gears. How do we repair this? A little shift here, a little shift there. How do I get the right word in here? How do I get this person to agree with me? What is the right move? It's strategy. It's tactics. Outmaneuvering. Not charging forward like... No, like... It's very, very patient, very slow, very graceful. Like a ballerina dancing on a tightrope and jonglering, doing these multiple things at the same time, balancing you and them, so you get what you want and they get what they want, and of course it works for both of you, so the return will be great. But Aries, it's finished. You confront and then it's over. And then you have to pick up the pieces. Libra is control. It's maintaining, refining. We are not losing sight of them, their perspective. We are integrating. We are working together. But are they good for us? Are we getting the appropriate return? Who are we investing in? It's judgment. Libra is justice. Justice requires judgment. So, are you judging the person you're with correctly? Judge the shit out of them, because if you don't judge, you're not going to be able to be strategic. To outsmart your enemy, you must understand his mind. You must see through his perspective. You must understand what he's going to do next. But if you don't know what he's going to do next, how do you know if you're going to get the reward for your investment? If it's not predictable. Libra is that insight. That's why it's the ruler of the 7th house. The 7th house is the house of contracts, agreements, legal matters, justice, and open enemies. So here's where we get to know our enemy. We understand. Why didn't this work out? Why is this not compatible? Why is this not matching? Aha, because we did this and they don't like that. So if they don't like what we did, then we can either stop doing it, make a compromise, change, or we can leave. Go somewhere else where you are appreciated for what you do, where you get a return. So who's right, who's wrong? What am I doing? What are they doing? Are these the consequences of my actions? Or are these the consequences of their actions? Is it their fault that they leave me? Or is it my fault? Libra has to know this. And if we don't know that, we can't take action. We can't be the cardinal sign that Libra wants to be. And Venus wants to take that action now. Wants to know now, what have we done? Have we been doing this correctly? I'm looking at the contract, I'm looking at what have I been doing? But the dust is coming and I don't like what I see. It's painful. It's uncomfortable. Have I been wrong? Have I done a mistake? What have I been doing? And some of us have done mistakes, yes. Because Libra is about fairness. Venus is at home here. So whatever breaks down is supposed to. And that is why Saturn is exalted in Libra as the Lord of Karma, punishment and reward. You get rewarded because you're supposed to, you get punished because you're supposed to. I don't care how you feel. Don't care if it's comfortable for you. Only looking at the facts of what you've been doing. I've been observing. I've been waiting for the right moment to punish you or to reward you. Recompense, revenge, give and take. 6 of Pentacles in Tarot. All these pentacle cards in this video. Venus is abundance, wealth, money, prestige, charm. How are we letting that go? Because we got what we wanted? Or because we see it's not working? Our decisions haven't been as tactical as they could have been. Our strategy is flawed. Time to make a change. So this is it. I think we are really acknowledging our role in our relationships, how we have been responsible for everything, that we can make the change if we want to, and it's going to be uncomfortable, it's going to stir up the shit, digest it, and then Venus will move into Scorpio soon. So it will show you that if you want to be rewarded, you have to do the inner work. You have to acknowledge your vulnerabilities. You have to share them. If you want a functional relationship, a functional job, if you want the money, you need to go deep. You can't remain on the surface. And that's going to be very difficult for many of us once Venus moves into Scorpio, a week from now. And then, in December, this is the time. Let go of superficiality. Don't attach to appearances. It's no longer about who's right or wrong. How does it look? It's about, is this for us? Is this our evolution? Are we growing? Yes or no? Libra Venus is not about growth. It's just business is business. It's professional, it's cold and detached. But in Scorpio, we challenge this. We don't want to be on the surface anymore. We need to go deep. And that requires vulnerability. That requires sacrifice. De-armoring. So that's what we're moving into. And this is a good thing. Because this is in alignment with a North Node in Aries, which right now, the 29th, Venus is opposing the North Node. Venus is saying, I don't want to go into the future. I need to clean up the past. I need to clean up the shit that I've been investing in, the shit I've been doing here. Change my strategy. I have not been honest with myself. Or have I been? My relationships show me the result of my actions. And if the result is good, it's because I did good actions. Simple. But if the result is bad, it's because I did bad. Yeah. And I don't care. Because I'm Libra. I don't care who's right or wrong. I just acknowledge it. And then I move on. Yeah. Detached. And that is how I succeed. Because I'm interested in the truth. Not hiding. Yeah. This was wrong. And this was right. Yeah. Duality. The truth exists. It's not relative. The truth is here. I can hold it with my scale. The truth is, this is heavy. This is out of balance. Must bring it back to alignment. Realign. Shift gears. The claws of a scorpion. Shift, 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 shift. Improve, refine. Change your strategy. And don't be surprised if the external changes and rewards you for your work. You've been working so hard on your relationships. They've been a main focus. So now it's time to cash in on the result. If you want to move forward, there needs to be a letting go of something. Doesn't matter what it is, but it needs to stop now. The strategy is finished. If it worked, you don't need it anymore. But if it didn't work, it's time to let it go. It's very simple, isn't it? It's very straightforward. I mean, if it didn't work, we need to let it go. If it did work, we need to let it go. What am I supposed to do? Nothing. No. You need to change. You need to move forward. Because also, Venus Libra is very passive. It's very like, I stay out of this. I don't need to look at this. I don't need to do anything. I got it all figured out. Let them be in charge. We can't afford this. We must go after what we need. We have to be in charge. And of course, that means we don't blame the other. You're not under attack. You are in charge, remember? If you don't like it, what you get, then take action. So that's it for the 29th November Venus conjunction South Node. Change of strategy. Now, if you want to know exactly where this letting go will happen in your natal chart, look at the house Venus occupies in your chart in Libra as it transits on the South Node. And if you like a personal reading, if you like more a personal prediction, of course you can reach out anytime. Just message me. I will look at your chart. I will be very specific what this is that you're dealing with. What have you been investing in? What does Libra want from you? How is this going to affect you for the next year? Until the next time when Venus is on the South Node, so you can already make the steps to later cash in. And then I can look at what other portals are there in your chart, what other openings are coming, because this is just one of many. There's so many portals in astrology. Every single month there's something to cash in on. If you know it's coming and you understand what it's about, then you will be able to cash in. Yeah, it's really like a game. It's a game of strategy, astrology. I can see the weather. It's gonna be cold in a week from now. So then buy the winter jacket that's now on sale. Because in 3 days the winter jacket will not be on sale, because suddenly it's cold and everybody wants a winter jacket. So then you have to pay extra, because you didn't know it was coming. Strategy, insight, vision, prophecy. We have the tools. So if you want to use it, come to me and I will look at your chart. And thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, leave a like and see you in the next video.